Hello, my name is Ankit Alex Hansdak, UR15CS258, and I made this video to explain the program I have made for third experiment of C++ lab. Its aim is to accept the bank account details of customers, and the expected number of customers is 200. And the first function I have to do is find out the accounts which have balance less than 100. Another function is to like do some transaction, that is withdrawal and deposit from the accounts by entering the account number, amount, and the code, that is 0 for withdrawal and 1 for deposit. Okay, so let's start with the program. First, I have included the required header files. Then I have first initialized the structure and defined its members, that is account number, that is ACCN, the name of the customer, and the balance. These are the members of the structure. Here I have initialized an n is equal to 0. This I'll use later in the program to count the number of customer details we have entered in the loop in the array. And here we have C, which will store the customers. Here I have limited it to 200 so that it can store up to 200 customers details. Next, I have initialized the functions. Void change, it is this function is to carry out the transactions, withdrawal and deposit and all. Next is lim, this function is to find out any balance, any account which have balance less than 100. Here void get data, it is to get the user to input the input the customer details in the array. Next is display, void display, and it is to display out all the customer details which we have entered in the program. So this is main function. So we'll come back to main function after defining the other functions. So let's start with get data. So we here in void get data, we have prompted the user to enter the account number, his name and balance, each separately using cout and cin statements. Next is void lim. We are using this function to find out uh, any accounts, customer accounts, that is less than, which have balance less than 100. So for which I am using this loop, which goes from 0 and goes to less than n. So here I have in the last function, that is get data function, I have incremented n. So after every time we enter a customer detail, it will increment the number of customers, that is, it is counting the number of customers. So we will use that to drive our array loop, and with the every, and we will check the every entered customer detail for the balance, and if it is less than 100, we will print it. So we will get the balance account details who have balance less than 100, and if there is none of them are like none of them are doesn't have balance less than 100, it will print that no account with balance less than 100. Next is void change. So this function is used to do any transaction, that is deposit and withdrawal. So first I use this initialize this check, which I will use to check whether the account is present in our entered details or not. So then I will start a loop to check out each and every account detail we have entered into the array, and we will first find out the account using the account number from the array. Once we have found the account number, if and we will check for the code. If the code is 0, that is the user wants to withdraw some amount. After we select the code, next we check the amount. If the amount is greater than balance or less than balance. If the amount is greater than balance, we will prompt the user that the balance is insufficient. And if the amount is less than balance, then we will subtract the amount from the balance, thus the amount withdrawn. And if we have else, that is code is equals to 1, it will go to this else statement, and here it will the deposited amount will be added to the balance which is already stored in the details. So that's how we do the transaction part. And this check part, here I have incremented check, that is if this statement were true, that is if we find the account, this check will increment and it will become 1. So if it is 0, that is if it is not incremented, that is we haven't found the account. So the program will prompt that the account is not found. Next, last is the display function, and this display function will just display the what are the account details which are stored in the array. So let's so we have done defined all the functions, required functions. Now we will go to the main function. So I have here made a menu which will ask the user to give some options, like for 1 to enter the account details, 2 for any transactions, 3 to display the account details, and 4 to end the program. So whenever so now let's get into the menu. So first this get data, the function call will call the get data function, and thus it will prompt the user to enter the input, and this goto will send it back to the choice, so that if the user want to enter any more details or he wants transactions, he will get choice infinitely until he chooses to exit. Next is case 2. Here the the user is prompted to enter the here the user is prompted to first enter the code and account number and amount, which is to do any transaction, and it will call the function and pass these values to the function, thus the function will do. Next is case 3. This will display all the changes, or it will display all the account details which are presently stored in the array. And the fourth one will exit. Here I have called the lim function, that is when you will enter when you will exit the program, it will first print the number of accounts which have balance less than 100. So that's how the program will work. Now let's try out so let's try some samples for this program. So we have we got an option. So let's try entering some details, like account number 123 BC, and balance, let it be 25. Then I will again enter some details, let it be 456 SD, and balance let be 100. Let's try one more, maybe 789, and enter the back balance, let it be 456. So let's try doing some transactions now, like 2 for transaction, I need to withdraw some amount. Okay, so now I will withdraw from this third account. So 789 is my account number, 789. Now I'll withdraw some 100 rupees. Okay. So after this, now let's displaying some accounts. See, now 100 rupees has been withdrawn from the account, as you can see. Now let's exit from the program. So now here we show that two accounts are 100 and less. So our program is running successfully. So